Hello, hello, happy Friday everybody. I'm back for Friday, our Friday chat. So let's just get into it, shall we? I want to say thank you so much for all of you who watched my latest Grandma Diaries episode about Granny. I want to say Grammy. I'm Grammy, but it's called Granny Chic. If you haven't watched that, I'm going to put a link to it right here for you to click and watch after this one's over. So you click it, you'll just go away. Don't leave. Great discussion in the comments. If you don't read the comments, read the comments. There's some good stuff in there. And that sounds like a conversation that could keep going, doesn't it? So I'm full into my spring and summer wardrobe now, which is kind of a switch over I like to make. If you haven't seen my glammed up closet, take a look at this video. I'll put a link to it. And I've got my summer and spring front and forward, and I just thought, what did I wear? Not what did I love, and not what did I think was great or pretty or easy to make, but what did I wear? Like, what are my top 5 summer dress patterns? And there were so many that I do like, but I just didn't wear as much. I think I go for comfort and something I just feel cute in, you know? You gotta feel cute, come on, right? So I'm gonna tell you my top 5 and an assignment for you in a moment. So get ready. I'm putting for my number 1, my newest obsession, the Spellbound Dress, which I found from Whitney, Tomcat Stitchery. I've only made 2, but I think I need 20. That dress. There's just something about it that I like. And I've not made anything but one length, the knee length. I think there's a shorter and 2 longer levels. So I don't know. I just made the one and I love it. Love it. And I keep wearing it nonstop. So that has to be on the top fave. And I put it number 1 for that reason. With that thought in mind, I'm going to tell you number 2. But I think number 2 is really getting kicked out by number 1. You know those hot and not lists that you get like in the magazines? Do they still do that? I used to love that. So we'll say Spellbound is hot and New Look 6775 is not. That was my dress of the year last summer. And I think they're very similar, okay? I get it. They're very similar, but not. And I just feel better in the Spellbound. It's a little more flared, but it also just fits better up here. And they're very similar other than that. Pattern pieces are very similar, but how you make it is very similar. But the shape of it, I'm going to say out with the New Look and in with the Spellbound. So that's that. Another one that I love is the New Look 6669. Is that a New Look? I think it is a New Look. I'll put a picture of it. And I'll fix it if I told you the wrong thing. But it has these cute little ties. It's a sundress. It has these cute little ties at the top. I love that dress. It's super cute and fun and anything with bows. Come on, love bows. I love bows. Number 3 is what I'm wearing, which is a Pixie Woven. And I actually cut this into a tunic. So it's not really a dress. But I love this. I love this. I love it with some leggings, and I just love it. I had a green one that I wore out. I've talked about that, so I might replace that with a different one. And so that's number 3. So let's see. Spellbound, New Look 6775, New Look with ties, Pixie Woven. Oh, and Follow Me Wrap. I put that even though I really didn't wear it a lot last summer. I want to though. It's so cute. So I'll put a picture of that up. I love that. I think I might want to make a new one. And then I'm going to do an honorary mention because I think I need to replace that one that I said was out. And I'm going to put Fit and Flare. I have not made that. Oh my gosh. Did I get it? I don't see it. Usually you see it if you kill it. It'll be back. It smells me. Where was I? I'm going to put the Fit and Flare. It's a free pattern. I think it's by So Easy. I made that, I don't know, several years ago, and I haven't really been wearing it. I think it's a little tight, so I might make a new one that fits me better. And I love that dress. I love that dress. Oh, and I also, did that have a sleeveless version? Because I'm into sleeveless. When it's super hot, I just want the less clothes on the better. But that was a great dress. So I'm going to put that on my list because I did wear it a lot. Not last summer, but I did wear it a lot. And so that's my top 5. Now, your turn. Let's do a poll. Whoever's watching this, let's do a poll. Do you have any favorite summer dress sewing patterns? It doesn't matter to me if it's Big 4 or indie or for woven or for knit. It does not matter to me. I just want to know, do you have a fave or several? What's that dress you could just wear and wear and wear and just be comfortable and feel cute in? I want to know. So that's your assignment. And favorite fabrics for hot, hot weather. Are you getting a theme here? We're expecting some really hot weather this weekend. I mean, I'm up in the low mountains, kind of, we call them foothills, but I'm in the mountains and it doesn't get real hot here, and it's going to be 90 something, mid 90s on Saturday. So what's it going to be down in the valley? Probably triple digits. So I'm thinking hot and I'm feeling hot and I'm here for it. I'm here for it because I was tired of being cold. But what to wear? What to wear? You know, I'm looking and I can still see that mosquito circling me. If you follow my Instagram, I do the dog walk every day and they've been swarming me like clouds of mosquitoes. Ugh. I hate wearing bug spray, and I have some all natural bug spray that I make myself, and I still don't want to wear it, but I'm going to have to start wearing it. So, you know. So that's kind of what I'm thinking sewing wise is, you know, what is the most utilitarian? Like, what would I really wear? What do you really wear? I love the cute dresses that I had fun making, but I didn't have fun wearing, so I didn't make them again and again. And I just need a couple of more go-tos that are different, something I don't already have. So help me out. Let's hear it. This is going to be fun. So now you're really going to want to read those comments. If you don't mind, people, turn it on my fan. It's tiny. You'll barely notice. Oh my gosh, what a difference. So, FYI. So we live in the mountains and it does not get hot here very often, and we don't really have air conditioning. My son a few years ago gave me a window unit, and I put that in my dining room, and that's all I ever need on a super hot day. I'll cool off the central area of our house, and downstairs stays cool because it's just more basement, almost basement level. So just a fan. That's all I need. Little fan, little air. Okay, so you have your assignment. Let's just talk a little personal. I am all about weeds right now, so super boring. You're not even going to want to hear this because I'm hating it. I'm hating it. I'm hating it. I've never been a gardener. I've never had a garden. COVID is when we started gardening, me and hubby. Before that, it was just nature out there, and it was pretty. So, I don't even know if we need all this gardening. It was pretty before. But here we are, planting flowers. I do love flowers. And got the greenhouse. So we're into, you know, the garden. And we just put up a fence. I feel like I'm yelling because you're way over there. The fence turned out great. And I want to video it for you. But there's still a bunch of stuff laying around. And hubby said no, he would clean that up. And he doesn't want you to see all his tools and stuff laying around. Because that's kind of who we are around here. We're not the neat people, okay? But we will clean it up for that video. So I will show you the fence when he says I can. And so we're gardening. We're planting flowers. We're finding our flowers we planted last year and the year before and the year before. Because we've been at this a few years now. And it is so full of weeds. You probably already know about this, but I did not. I've never done this. It's awful. And it's maddening. I was texting with my mother, and we don't live near each other. And I'm in California, and she's in Arkansas. And I said, what are you doing today? And she said, well, the gardeners are here. Oh, I want that emoji on my face, that wah face right now. Because wah, she's got a gardener, and I don't. She's in a kind of area where everybody has somebody run, do their lawn, and do their shrubbery. But here, I don't even know if somebody would want this desk, because I don't even want this desk. Why can't I have a gardener? Why? Well, so we're pulling weeds. That's all I can tell you. It's awful. And it's never ending. And it seems like forever. It's going to take forever before I can even see the plants that I planted. They're in there somewhere. Okay, enough about that. You're done with that, right? So I think I just want to tease you because I'm not sure that I'm supposed to tell this. It might be a secret because some people, when they travel, they don't want anybody to know. I have family right here, and I'm on a gated area, and I don't care if people know that I'm traveling, but you might not want to know. So I am going to tell you a tease. I have somebody coming to visit that I've met on YouTube. And I've met so many friends on YouTube, you guys. And so I can't tell you anything else because it will just, you'll know. You'll know who it is. But I'm pretty excited about it. So there's your tease. And I think you'll hear about it after the fact. How about that? So of course, you know, that puts a little deadline on some of this gardening that I want to get done. So it's nice and pretty. That's all. But it won't get all done. So do you ever have like a list of things you want to do, like for guests or for a dinner, or for you getting your house ready, and you have this like long list of things you're going to do, and then when the date gets closer, you just start saying, well, I'm not going to get that done. I'm not going to get that done. I'm not going to get that done either. I'm in that place right now where it's like, well, it's just going to be what it's going to be. Okay? We are not putting on airs around here. And I want to do a new hashtag for everybody to know, my house is not fancy. Can that be a hashtag? Not a fancy house. It's because it's not. And we're not fancy people. Okay, enough about that. I'll tell you what though, we are enjoying. We love where we live, and we love our little place since the kids have all grown up. And, you know, we fixed up our yard for my daughter's wedding. So when they were growing up, it was just whatever it was. But now we got a lot kind of figured out for her wedding, because she had her wedding at my house. And so we got this deck built, and we've got like gravel down and specified areas for seating, for, you know, our dining tent and things like that. All happened for the wedding. And their anniversary is next week, 17 years. So now I'm walking around my yard and I'm going, well, that's 17 years old. That's 17 years old. That was 17 years ago. I remember very well thinking we could invest in a venue and give them our money, or we could take that money and put it into our yard. And we did. And no regrets, 17 years later. That was such a good move. We had the space. Why not just fix it up? And oh my gosh, that's a day we would all do over again. It was so fun. It was so pretty, and it was lovely. And oh my gosh, I might have to dig out some of those pictures and video, show you next week, because that's closer to the actual date. But wow. So, and the journey continues. We're still gardening. We're gardening for the next people. We keep finding things as we're digging around, you know, and we're finding things like I found some purple irises that I did not plant. Maybe my mother-in-law planted them. She lived in this house, but somebody else might have lived in this house before her and planted them. And so we're going to be those people nobody remembers, but our stuff is still here. Like our gardens and our rock walls and things that we built will still be here for some other family to enjoy. It's kind of cool, right? So I'm rambling now, and I really didn't have a whole lot to say today. So I'm going to leave you with that. And yes, I actually do have another episode of Grammy Diaries rolling around in my head. I have two really that I want to share and talk about. And I think, oh my gosh, I think we can converse on both of these. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I don't know if I can get them out every week, but I want to, because I have so much that I want to just share. There's so much to talk about in our era, isn't there? And I want to reiterate that the Grandma Diaries is about feeling fabulous after 50. And it's not necessarily about being a grandmother or having grandchildren. So if you don't have either of those, you're not a grandmother and you don't have grandchildren, you're still going to relate to these subjects because you're in that same era with us. And kind of like the granny chic, you had a grandma. So stay tuned for everybody. I've got a couple of subjects I think you're really going to have fun with and enjoy, and the discussion. So thank you so much for helping me with that and supporting me with that, because I'm having fun with that. And when you're on a channel this long, you have to do new things. I have to do new things so that I'm still interested. And this just is something new and fun to talk about. And I love everything I share with you. I love sharing with you. But having a new subject is just kind of a challenge, and it's fun. And so I just want to say thank you for supporting me in that. And, just making it feel like that was welcome and that was okay. Because, a lot of times when you rock the boat and change things, people aren't always happy about that. But you guys were happy about that, so thank you. And let's do more of that, okay? And now I'm going to remind you that you have homework. In the comments, you're going to tell me your top 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 summer dresses for hot weather. And what fabrics do you love for summer? And those patterns can be indie or big 4, or they can be woven or knit. But I'm really looking forward to just doing some research and looking through your comments to see what your favorites are. And I think everybody is now sitting here going, "Ooh, I want to see what everybody says," right? And please make it stuff you wear like over and over that you're so comfy in, because that's what I want. So there you go. There's your assignment. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.